Hello, in this video we're going to go over slicing strings in Python. So the objective will be to take a string input from the user in the format of a character and another character, and then we're going to replace the first character, in this case A. I'm sorry, it would be A %, space banana is the example here. So we're going to replace the first character, A, with the second character, %, in the next string, banana. So the A will represent what is going to be replaced by the second character, %, and the remaining part of the input, banana. It'll make a little bit more sense as we go. So the first thing would be is to gather input from the user. Do input string equals input. Please provide inputs, and we'll kind of give what an example would look like. A %, banana, close parenthesis. Alright, so let's slice the input. So to do this, we'll get the first string, or get the first character of the input string. And the way we do this is stored in a variable. This time, this will be to replace. So this is what we're going to replace. So equals input string, and since strings are like lists, or can be treated like lists, and they start with index always starts with 0, and with the first character we'll use 0 because it's in the 0 index. And then if we want, since we want the second letter, so we'll do get second character of the input string. We'll do what we want to replace with, so let's just name the variable that. Equals input string. And since the second one, it'll be in the first index. It's always the number you want, -1, when you're talking about 0-based. We'll do, so next we'll want to, actually let's print these out just so that you can kind of see what's going on here. So let's just do to replace, and also double check our work to make sure we're doing it right. Replace with. Alright, so if we run this, let me see, we can give it anything we want to, but in this case we'll just go with what the example is, so A % banana. Alright, so it printed out A and %, which are the first two characters, so looks like we're on a good track there. Next we'll do get all the characters from the third index to the end of the input given, because we don't know how long it is. There's a few ways you could do this. You could get the length of the complete output and then subtract 3 from the front, because you'd have the first two characters and a space in between. Or we could do slicing. So a technique in slicing is, let's store this in a variable called word. Take the input string, and we can do, so we know that the first character, A, is in 0. The second character, %, or the percent, is in the first index. And now the second index actually holds that space in between the percent and the B in banana. So we actually want to start in the third index because we want to start where the word will start. And so, alright, so if we just left this here, it would just give us a B because it's the third spot. But what you can do is specify ranges. So you could do, so with a colon you could do 3 colon, and so if I did 3 to 4, it would return B and A. So if we did, but we want more than that, right? So one way you can do this is actually you can do the length function, and you could subtract, like I was talking about, off the front of it. But an easier way that Python has is if you just if you put a colon and then leave nothing after it, it just assumes you want to the end of the string. You can also do it the other way, where maybe you want to start from the beginning of the string and go to the 5th index. You can do it this way as well. But we want to just do, in this case, from 3 to the end. So we'll just leave that blank, and so it's going to assume, A, I'm going to go to the end of the list or the string. Alright, so now we want to replace the letter A with the %. So whatever was in the 0, whatever was the first character in the input, with the first, or with the second character. So let's use the function called replace. The way we can do this is, so let's replace characters in the word. We'll call our new variable new word. Simple, explains what it is. So the way we do this is, so we'll take the string that we want to replace characters in. So it'd be word. We do dot replace as the function, and the first one you give is what do you want to replace. So we want to replace whatever's in the to replace variable. We want to replace it with what's in the replace with variable. So now, if we print the new word variable, we will see that it hopefully works. So again, we'll just take our example, a % space banana, and it replaced all the A's with % in the word banana. Now we could run this again, and we can give it whatever else we would. So what if I wanted to replace all the zeros with a $sign in the number 1,000,000. And there you go, it does it. I replaced all the zeros with a $sign. So this is how You can use slicing in strings and using the replace function with strings as well to replace characters within. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a great day.